Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. A and B working together can complete a work in 20 days. They work together initially for 15 days. So we'll just represent that data. So initially A and B started doing the work together. They worked together initially for 15 days. Initially they worked for 15 days. Then B left and A finished the remaining work in 20 days. So then B left and the remaining work was done by A in 20 days. Now the question is, in how many days can A complete the whole work if he works alone? Now as a first step, we'll find out the part of the work done by A and B in these 15 days. Now A and B working together can complete a work in 20 days. They can complete the whole work in 20 days means every day 1 by 20th of the work will be done. And like that they work for 15 days. So into 15. Now 5 divides 3 times, 5 divides 4 times. So in these 15 days A and B together will do 15 by 20. That is same as 3 by 4th of the work will be done. Remaining work that has to be done is 1 by 4. That is a whole work can be considered as 1. What has been done is 3 by 4. So whole minus 3 by 4. 1 can be written as 4 by 4. So 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 by this 4. So remaining work that has to be done is 1 by 4th of the work. Because 3 by 4th has been done by A and B in the first 15 days. Remaining is 1 by 4th. So this 1 by 4th of the work was done by A in 20 days. Now we will assume that A can do the whole job in A days. A requires A days. So if A can do the whole job in A days, every day A will do 1 by A the part of the work. And like that A works for these 20 days to do 1 by 4th of the work. So we'll just solve it. You will get A is equal to 4 into 20. That you will get it as 80. Where A is the number of days required for A to complete the work. So A can do the work in 80 days. In how many days can A complete the whole work? 80 days, option B. A can do a work in 8 hours. So A can do a work in 8 hours. B takes 16 hours. And C takes 24 hours. They all began the work together. A worked till the work was over. So we will assume that the total time taken was X hours. So A worked till the work was over. So A worked for the full X hours. B left 1 hour before the work was completed. So B works for X minus 1 hours, 1 hour less. C left 2 hours before the work was completed. So 2 hours less. So C works for X minus 2 hours. What was the total time taken to complete the work? That is X is what we need to find out. Now if you look at A can do the whole work in 8 hours, which means that every hour A will do 1 by 8th of the work. Like that in 8 hours A will complete the whole work. So every hour A will do 1 by 8th of the work, and like that A works for X hours. So this is the contribution of A in X hours. Every hour 1 by 8, like that for X hours. Next we will look at the contribution of B. Now B can complete the whole work in 16 hours. So every hour B will do 1 by 16th of the work. And like that for X minus 1 hours. So this is the contribution of B. Every hour 1 by 16, like that for X minus 1 hours. Next we will look at the contribution of C. Every hour C will do 1 by 24th of the work. Like that, C works for x minus 2 hours. This is a contribution of C, and in x hours, at the end of x hours, the whole work is completed, which can be considered as 1. Now the question is, what was the total time taken to complete the work? So x is what we need to find out. Now to solve this equation, we'll multiply by the LCM of 16 and 24. Then all the denominators will go off. LCM is obtained as 48. So if you multiply by 48, 48 by 8 into x plus 48 by 16 into x minus 1 plus 48 by 24 into x minus 2. That is equal to 48. Now here 8 divides 6 times. So 6x. 16 divides 3 times. 16 into 2, 32. 32 plus 16 gives you 48. So 3 times x minus 1. That is 3x minus 3. 24 divides 2 times. So 2 times x minus 2. So 2x minus 4, that is equal to 48. So we just need to solve this equation. 6x plus 3x gives you 9x. 9x plus 2x gives you 11x. Minus 3 minus 4, that is minus 7. That is equal to 48. So 11x is equal to 48 plus 7 gives you 55. Or x is equal to 55 by 11 gives you 5. So altogether 5 hours are necessary. X is the total duration of work. And what was the total time taken to complete the work? X is equal to 5 hours. So option B. A can do a work in 16 hours. So we'll just represent that data here. So A can complete a work in 16 hours. B takes 32 hours. And C takes 48 hours. They all began the work together. A worked till the work was over. So we will assume that the total time required was x hours. So A worked till the work was over. So A works for the full x hours. B left 2 hours before the work was completed. So B works for x minus 2 hours, 2 hours less. And C left after working for 6 hours. So C worked exactly for 6 hours. What was the total time taken to complete the work? So we'll form the equation. Now A can complete the whole job in 16 hours, which means that every hour A will do 1 by 16th of the work, and like that for x hours. So this is the total contribution of A, 1 by 16 of the work per hour, like that for x hours. Next we will look at the contribution of B. That is 1 by 32. 1 by 32 part of the work will be done, like that for x minus 2 hours. So this is the contribution of B, plus work done by C will be 1 by 48th of the work per hour, like that for 6 hours. And like this the whole work was completed in x hours, and the whole work can be considered as 1. Now we will multiply by the LCM of 32 and 48, that is 96. Then all the denominators will go off. Then we can easily solve. So multiplying by 96, 96 by 16 into x plus 96 by 32 into x minus 2 plus 96 by 48 into 6, that is equal to 96. 16 divides 6 times, so that will be 6x. 32 divides 3 times, so 3 into x minus 2, 3x minus 6. 48 divides 2 times, so 2 into 6 gives you 12. That is equal to 96. So I'll just write down this equation here. So 6x plus 3x gives you 9x. Minus 6 plus 12 gives you plus 6. That is equal to 96. So 9x is equal to 96 minus 6 is 90, or x is equal to 10. Now x is the total duration of work. So what is the total time taken to complete the work? X hours. X is equal to 10. So option C, 10 hours. A can do a work in 10 hours. So A can complete the work in 10 hours. B takes 12 hours. And C takes 15 hours. They all began the work together. A worked till the work was over. So we will assume that the total time for the work to be over is x hours, and A works for the full x hours. B left 4 hours before the work was completed. So B works for x minus 4 hours, 4 hours less. C left after working for 3.5 hours. What was the total time taken to complete the work? So x is what we need to find out. Now we'll form the equation. Now first we'll look at the contribution of A. Now A can complete the work in 10 hours. So every hour 1/10th of the work will be done. Like that for the full x hours. Next we will look at the contribution of B. Every hour B will do 1/12th of the work. Like that for x minus 4 hours. Next we will look at the contribution of C. That is every hour C will do 1/15th of the work. Like that for 3.5 hours. And like this in x hours the whole work was completed, which can be considered as 1. Question is, what was the total time taken to complete the work? Total time required is x hours. And we can just solve this equation and calculate the value of x. To solve this equation, we'll multiply by the LCM of 12 and 15, that is 60. Then all the denominators will go off. So 60 by 10 into x plus 60 by 12 into x minus 4 plus 60 by 15 into 3.5 is equal to 60. Here 6 times, so that will be 6x. Here 5 times, so 5 into x minus 4. So 5x minus 20. Here 4 times, so 4 into 3.5. 3.5 into 2 is 7. 7 into 2 gives you 14. That is equal to 60. So 6x plus 5x gives you 11x. Minus 20 plus 14 gives you minus 6. That is equal to 60. So I'll just write down this equation here. So 11x is equal to 60 plus 6, 66, or x you will get it as 6. Now what was the total time taken to complete the work? That is x hours, and x is equal to 6 hours. Hence option A, 6 hours. A is twice as fast as B. Therefore, A is able to complete a work in 30 days less than B. Now, A is twice as fast as B. So, we'll just assume that A can complete the whole job in X days. Now, A is twice as fast as B. So, B will do only half the amount of work, which means that B will require 2x days. So, B will do only half the amount of work done by A. So, B will require twice the time. So, if A takes x days, then B will take 2x days. This is the original condition. Therefore, A is able to complete the work in 30 days less time than B. That is, time required for B is 2x, time required for A is x, and that difference is equal to 30. So, we'll just solve this. 2x minus x, you will get it as 30. So, A actually requires 30 days and B requires 2x. So 2 into 30, 60 days. Okay. Find the number of days required to complete the work if both A and B are working. Now both A and B are working. So A can complete the work in 30 days. So every day A will do 1/30th of the work. B can do the work in 60 days. So every day 1/60th of the work will be done. We'll just calculate this. 1/30 can be written as 2/60 plus B will do 1/60. So that will be 3/60th of the work is done. 3 divides 20 times. So if both A and B are working, they will do 1/20th of the work every day. Every day 1/20th of the work is done. So how many days are required? Just find out the reciprocal. 20 days are required. So if both A and B are working, they will require 20 days, option B. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only rupees 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through Phone Pay or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.